The initial congregation idea was sent to me by Team SKP producer J Rhodes. He sent me the idea, and immediately once I heard it, the piano and the choirs is really what grabbed me into wanting to, do something with it. Was actually called Sunday's Best, and that name really characterized the beat because it had a real churchy type feeling, but yet it was still gritty. So I guess when Talib heard the track and saw the name of the beat, he kept that same concept and just titled it Congregation.
Started from this, something you could barely even hear. Just like a muted piano. So I added another one on top of that. That was kind of like, the over the top feel.
People don't even know, like, just the little extra little things that you do to get a certain sound, like when you copy the piano.
Yeah.
You have the high end one and you have one that's more muddy and filtered out.
Exactly.
When you put them together, it gives like a much wider spectrum.
And it's kind of like undeniable at that point. You just gotta have, something like SA, just getting the loop and then building around that loop. Yeah. Like kind of having something central. And then you build around that center, and it's kind of like building a house. You got your base, and then you start adding on to it. And if your base is solid, then you got a solid house. So
me and my man's J Rhodes, we really felt good about the track. So we knew that once the right person heard it, that they would automatically want to go ahead and jump on it. So that just happened to be Talib, my man's Black Thought, and Absol. Yeah, like I say, once I got the idea, everything was pretty much there. The foundation was laid. It was just a matter of just building around it. The piano and the choir really drew me in. I basically built the drums around that. This is what I use for the drums. Native Instruments machine transformer. Add it onto your hat. Growing up in the era that we grew up in, listening to a lot of classic hip-hop from like The Roots and Reflection Eternal, one of my favorite MCs being Black Thought, I was honored to have them rhyming on the track, So just to have all three of those, and Absol representing the new generation, I just thought it was a classic song, and they all killed it.